Right now, as you are watching this video, rockets are flying over Israel. Sirens are screaming. Innocent people are running for their lives. But guess what? This chaos, this war, it is not just about Israel. Nnamdi Kanu warned us that what is happening over there will one day come here. To Nigeria, to Biafra, and now his warning is becoming reality, piece by piece. This is not just another war. This is a global pattern of oppression, a silent system of control. And Kanu was one of the voices to speak out, but instead of listening, they lock him up. Now the world is burning. Nigeria may be the next. Stay with me till the end of this video because what you are about to hear may shock you. But it is the truth they have tried to bury. They have tried to bury. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video. Help us wake more people up. Use the hashtag free Nnamdi Kanu now. Let's begin. Nnamdi Kanu old warning. Nnamdi Kanu once said, when the world begins to burn, remember the silence that allowed it. Years before Israel was attacked. This week, years before Iran started sending weapons to Hezbollah and the war escalated, Kanu was already warning us. He said, there are people trying to control Africa the same way they control the Middle East. They use fear, war, religion, and silence to divide people. And once you speak out, they silence you. That is exactly what they did to him. They call him a terrorist. They lock him in DSS custody. They try to erase his voice. But today, his words are becoming true. In Israel, in Gaza, in Nigeria, Israel under attack, the world reacts. In the past few days, Israel has been under serious attack. Rockets from Hezbollah, drones from Iran, bloodshed on the streets. Suddenly, the world is watching. But ask yourself, why is the world reacting to Israel quickly, but remained silent when Biafrans were killed? When Nnamdi Kanu called for self-determination, they said it was illegal. But when Israel defended its land, world leaders now support. Punchline: freedom is only supported when it serves their interests. That is the double standard Kanu warned us about. Foreign control, Middle East, and Nigeria. Let's go deeper. Both Israel and Nigeria are battlegrounds for foreign countries. In the Middle East, Iran uses militaries to push its power. America supports Israel with weapons and intelligences. In Nigeria, foreign power silently back the Fulani agenda. Arms flow into northern Nigeria. Innocent people are being displaced in the Middle Belt, southeast. Punchline: just like the Palestinians lost their land little by little, Kanu said Biafra are losing theirs too. We are fighting a silent war, he said, and now the silence is becoming fire. If you are watching and you are ever doubt Kanu, ask yourself, is what he said is happening or not? Comment below. Kanu warned us. The physiological war. War is not just bullets. It is about controlling your mind. In Israel, media shapes the story. In Nigeria, they control the narrative against IPOB. They make the world believe that IPOB is violence, that Kanu is the problem, that Biafra should stay silent. But Kanu show us something else. He show us the truth is power. Punchline: they are not afraid of our guns. They are afraid of our awareness. Share this video. Wake someone up. Political prisoner versus global sympathy. Right now, Kanu is still in DSS custody. No trial, no justice. just silence. Yet, the world demands that hostage in Israel to be released immediately. So we ask again, is justice only for some people? Is freedom only for some nations? Why is still Kanu still in chains? Because his truth was too loud. Punchline: when your truth scares the oppressor, they cage your body, but never your message. Nigeria may be next. What we see in Israel today, the bombing, the fear, the shouts, can happen in Nigeria if we don't speak up. Kanu won. When you let injustice grow, it spread like fire. Nigeria is already boiling. Ethnic clashes in Plateau, terror in Kaduna, soldier deployed to southeast. This is not peace. This is quiet war. And if we keep ignoring it, we may face a bigger war than Israel. Nnamdi Kanu is not just a man. He is a symbol of resistance, a voice that refuses to bow. Just like some Israelis resist terror with weapons, Kanu resisted injustice with truth. But the world punished him for that. Now it is our turn to rise. Not with violence, but with information, with boldness, with unity. Punchline: this war is not about who has gun. It is about who has courage to speak when others are silent. If you are watching this right now, ask yourself, what am I doing to help Nnamdi Kanu? Have you spoken up? Have you shared his message? Have you exposed the lies? Because if you stay silent, they win. Do this now. Like this video so YouTube can push it. Comment hashtag justice for Kanu. Share this video in WhatsApp groups, Facebook, anywhere. His next court date is coming. The war in Israel is still going, and the clock in Nigeria is ticking. Don't wait for war before you act. This is your moment. Punchline: they fear Kanu because he saw the future. Now the future is here, and it is time we all open our eyes. How media shapes your enemy? Let's ask a tough question. Who told you Nnamdi Kanu is a terrorist? Who told you Israel is the aggressor? Who decide who is good and who is evil? The media, they don't just report the news, they design the story. Punchline: they turn truth into lies, lies into law. Kanu warn us that the media would never tell our side. That is why he used Radio Biafra, because mainstream media had already sold out. Just like today, when you hear Hamas, they say terrorists. When you hear IPOB, they say extremists. But when the oppressors use force, they call it defense. Don't be fooled. The war of the mind is more deadly than bullets. From Gaza to Enugu, same pattern. Watch carefully. Israel is facing rockets, attack from outside. The people of Gaza are trapped inside. What power choose who to support and who to ignore? Now look at Nigeria. Terrorists enter from the north. People in the southeast are trapped by military checkpoints. The government chooses who lives and who suffers. Punchline: if you close your eyes in Enugu today, you may wake up in Gaza tomorrow. Kanu saw these patterns and he warned us, but people call him paranoid. Now look around. Kanu's message to the youth. Kanu didn't just speak to politicians, he spoke directly to the youth. He said, if you remain on the sidelines, you will be buried with the sidelines. Today, our youth are more concerned with TikTok, gambling, and trading slang. But while we dance, other people are planning, arming, and marching. Punchline: they gave us entertainment, so we forget our enslavement. But a time is coming, and it may be near, when our youth will face a war they are not trained for. And those who were brave will be the one that survives. Wake up before it is too late. The silence of the churches. Where is our pastors? Where is our bishops? When Israel is in danger, rabbis speak. When Gaza is bombed, imams cry out. But in Nigeria, our churches are quiet about Kanu. Why? Are they afraid or are they controlled? Kanu once said, "The day the pulpit fears the truth, God leaves the altar." Punchline: silence in the face of injustice is not holiness, it is betrayal. Betrayal. If our spiritual leaders don't speak for justice, then who will? The new colonialism. We think colonialism ended in 1960. But look again, who control our oil? Who sell us weapons? Who decide our elections? Through threats and diplomacy. It is not true. It is not truly our government, it is the puppeters behind them. Israel fights to protect its land, but Nigeria gives its land away to foreign deals and security contracts. Punchline: modern slavery comes in suits, not shackles. Kanu knew that the colonizers never left. They just changed their language. Igbo blood is not cheap. How many Igbos' lives have been lost since the Civil War? How many homes burned? How many homes burned? How many businesses destroyed? Yet, no truth commission, no justice, no apology. Kanu didn't pick up the gun, he picked up the mic. But they still fear him more than any rebel group. Punchline: when truth is your weapon, the wicked will call it violence. Our people are not animals. Our lives matter. Say it loud in the comments. Igbo blood is not cheap. Why DSS fears Kanu? Ask yourself. If Kanu is just one man, why do they fear him so much? Because one voice of truth shakes a billion lives. They have the guns, but he has the truth. They have the money, but he has the people. They have courts, but he has courage. Punchline: power fears the man who has nothing left to lose. And Kanu gave up everything just to speak the truth. That is why they hide him. That is why we must not forget him. Global eyes on Biafra. Making no mistake, the world is watching. Intelligence agencies know about Biafra, but they pretend not to see because silence benefits them. Just like they ignored Rwanda until it was too late. Just like they ignored Gaza until it became rubble. Punchline: history repeats itself because the world doesn't listen even when won. Kanu gave the world a chance to act early, but now time is running out. Israel is already on fire. Nigeria is eating up. Kanu is a key, a symbol, a warning. Punchline: to ignore him is not ignore. The last exit before disaster. Let the world hear our cry before it is too late. A message to the world leaders, to every ambassador, to every foreign president, to every human rights organization. You supported Ukraine, you supported Israel. Will you also support justice in Nigeria? Or are we less human? Are our children less worthy of peace? Punchline: if you ignore Nigeria now, don't cry later when it explodes. Freedom is either for everyone or it is a fake. Never forget this video. If they delete this video, if they shut down this channel, if they arrest more truth tellers, never forget what you hear today. Nnamdi Kanu may be in chains, but his truth cannot be silenced. And if we carry that truth, his voice will never die. Like, comment, share, say it loud one last time. Hashtag free Nnamdi Kanu now.